On February 25, 2006, 25-year-old Imette St. Guillen, a graduate student at John Jay College of Criminal Justice in New York City, was preparing for a night out. Imette had recently moved to New York from New Jersey to pursue her master's degree in forensic psychology. Ambitious, friendly, and full of promise, she planned to meet a friend for drinks after class that evening. Instead, she accepted a ride from Daryl Littlejohn, a 34-year-old security guard with a troubled history. At approximately 1 a.m., Imette left a bar in Manhattan's Meatpacking district alone and called a friend to say she was taking a cab home. Littlejohn had been working at various nightclubs and bars, and his background included previous charges of assault and harassment. Daryl Littlejohn picked up Imette in his car and drove her to a remote location in the Bronx. Her murder shocked New York City and sparked outrage over the safety of women in urban areas. There, he kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and brutally murdered her. Imette's body was found the next morning in an abandoned lot, wrapped in a blanket, and showing signs of severe trauma. The defense argued for diminished responsibility due to his past mental health issues, but the jury was convinced of his guilt. He initially denied involvement, but later confessed to the crime during police interrogation. Prosecutors described the attack as cold and calculated, carried out by a man who saw Imette as an easy target. Littlejohn was arrested just days later after a tip from an informant. Police recovered DNA evidence linking him to the crime, including on Imette's body and clothing. Littlejohn's cell phone records also placed him near the crime scene at the time of the murder. In 2008, he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. During the investigation, it emerged that Littlejohn had a violent temper and history of targeting women. The trial began in 2007, with the prosecution presenting overwhelming forensic evidence, witness testimony, and Littlejohn's own admissions. Daryl Littlejohn was convicted of first-degree murder, kidnapping, and sexual assault.